So what we're going to do is we're going to simulate taking this shingle out and putting it back in. To do so, we're going to have to break the bond between the shingles 1 and 2 above it to access the nails to take this one out. I do want to note we are using the State Farm approved roof snake tool. It's a fantastic tool. I do appreciate the recommendation. It does work wonders. And I also like to note that it is about 75, 80 degrees today here in Conway. So it is a good moderately warm day to separate these the bonds with the tar strips without causing any damage as possible. So we're going to get to it, and we're going to go as slow and careful as we possibly can as to not cause further damage. Shingles are pretty brittle. We'll see what it comes up with at the end. Again, I just have to break this bond between the shingles. Access the nails. I'm going as careful, be careful as possible. It's actually prying through it, starting to. Can you get a close up of this right here? Again, this is untouched, but you can see the fiberglass poking through it. That's a hole right there. As slow and careful as I possibly can. If this is a feasible repair, we will do it. It has to be that. So, okay. I'm going to be very careful not to lift these shingles more than I absolutely have to access the nails. There, just went right through it. Bless you. Very well. Actually, really well. It's a great tool. Makes life a lot easier. So much easier. We finished the simulation of attempting this repair. We've taken this shingle out, removed it, put it back in. If you want to come down here, we'll look at what has happened from that. So just within this scope right here, we've had this. You can see it's much weakened. I would be inclined to say that it's gone through it. This completely ripped. Okay. You can see this hole right here from separating the bond. Okay. Tons of grading loss too. There's lots of grading loss. Right here. Right there, you can see that right there as well. Right here, bigger right there, it's thinner. That's from, I'll show you the underside in a second. Right here you can see my finger through this hole. Again, I was being as slow and careful as I possibly could, but I have to access the ship and I have to do so, so I'm going to break the bonds. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least points of manipulation to the product that's going to weaken it and inhibit its function. Okay, then on the underside, if you want to look right here, you can see all the material transfer coming from this shingle down to that one. Okay, aside from this hole right here, you can see right here this material transfer, that matting transfer. That's a lot. You know, again, I'm not bending this shingle any more than I possibly and than I absolutely have to show you what's going on here. Here's a bunch more matting transfer. I mean, these shingles are stuck down and they're just so brittle, it rips right through them. Okay, right there's a bunch over here. Now this shingle wasn't even prescribed in the repair, and it was damaged in separating this bond to perform the repair on this one. So now this shingle has to be added to the scope of work. Okay. All that. It's all right here. Okay. That's going to inhibit the shingle from properly sealing after we're finished. Matting transfer. This shingle also has to be added into the scope of work because there's a gaping hole through it where it ripped through the matting right there. There's another hole right there. All that matting transfer gone, gone, gone. Good little chunk. Okay. So just from what it happens, we have at least, I would say all of the shingles that were manipulated in simulating this repair are now damaged, and their future function is now inhibited from trying to simulate this repair and attempt this repair on the shingle that was approved in the scope of work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I'd say at least 3 or 4 shingles as collateral damage, incurred damage just based on trying to replace this one. So being that it's going to cause further damage, I'm not going to try and attempt anything on the other shingles that were prescribed in the scope of work. We're going to send you this video, and you guys are free to critique what I may or may not have done wrong. But as it stands, I don't want to cause further damage, clearly. So I'm going to stop this repair here, and we'll send you the video, and we'll be in touch with you guys soon. Thank you.